Alright, I'm here with a pickup video for February 2014. I went to a couple things and I got some good deals, so I'm here to show those right now. I guess I'll start off here. I went to a little, mini, I don't know really to call it a convention, but it was kind of like a convention, I guess. It was called a convention. It was called Gamers Con, where it was a couple people had some booths up and they just kind of sold their stuff, which is so I went to that, and when I first walked in there, I had my friend, and we were in there, and there was nothing, and we were like, oh well, we just drove 45 minutes out here for nothing, and we were kind of disappointed, but we went to look at this one guy. And then we turn around, and all of a sudden, this place is just totally, people are there, it's bustling, there's more, all of a sudden, more stands are just set up, so there were more people, out there, selling, just in a blink of an eye, so it turned out to be a really good event, and I got some cool stuff there. I gotta start out here. These are just empty cases, but they were $1 each, here from this one guy. He had some really good prices. I got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. This was the only one I did not have a physical copy of, because I played the first two games on the WiiWare, and then I bought the third, fourth, and the Investigation spin-off game just off of on DS. So I did not have the first two. I bought the first one a couple months ago on DS, and this was just the case I bought, but for $1 you can't go wrong. I got Kingdom Hearts Recoded. It's not the one that has a stupid name. That's 305/8/2 or something. That's a stupid name. But I like Kingdom Hearts, so why not? Mario Kart DS. I did not have this yet, so find the case. My local pawn shop always gets this game in card only for $5, so I'll just buy that and have a complete copy of Mario Kart DS. All this stuff is complete, actually. It comes with the manuals, and all that. Even the little papers. Let me see here. You can't really see it that well, but all the registration papers and all that are there. And I got this Donkey Kong Country Returns 3D, just a case. This came out in May. I don't have the game. I played it on the Wii. I liked it a lot, but I didn't feel the need to buy another one. But I bought this because I already took them out, but they had the Club Nintendo points inside. So I thought, why not? Maybe if I find this game cheap, card only, I can have a copy of this game. At the same guy's stand a little bit later, I found two Atari 2600 games. They weren't nothing too great. I got Dig Dug and Pole Position, but they were both 50 cents, so why not? Don't really do much collecting for an Atari. I have a 7800 that I used to play 2600 games on, that I found it at the Goodwill one day. So I don't really do too much collecting with the Atari, but those are two good ones at least for 50 cents. I already had this game, but it was Greatest Hits, so I paid $2 and got a copy of the first Tomb Raider on PS1. Not much to say about Tomb Raider. It's Tomb Raider. And this Tomb Raider was from this guy who just bought a bunch of random stuff just to get rid of, I guess. And the other stuff was from a guy who he just was selling games. He had really good prices. And then there was this one guy, and he had a stand that was large, and it had a ton of games, and they were all really badly priced for the most part. I'm trying to think. He had Game Boy games and Game Gear games just kind of strewn about, and you weren't going to get anything under $5, and that's never a good thing to see. But I did still end up. Let me see here. Sorry about that. Castle of Shikigami 3. It was $12. I never find this game, and whenever I do, it's 15 or 20. So I just got it from him. He was kind of a jerk, but whatever. He wanted $5 or $10 for. I asked kind of just to get price, what his general prices was. I asked him because he didn't have prices on a lot of his stuff, which is annoying. But I asked him what he wanted. I picked up Indiana Jones on the NES and Super Mario Brothers, not with Duck Hunt. And I asked how much he wanted, and he's like, 15 for both. And I was like, yeah, I'll pass. And then he had like one of those Nintendo Power VHS tapes, and it was Banjo-Kazooie, and he wanted like $7 for it. Like I got the Diddy Kong VHS tape at a garage sale for like 10 cents. I'm not gonna pay $7 for a VHS tape. You're crazy, man. So I saw this was a box with a console in it, and I kept seeing it, and it didn't really interest me because it was at $30, and it was at the guy who had the good prices on the cases and the Atari games. And it was $30, and I was like, I don't know. It was like a big just Tupperware tub with this console and some other crap in it, and I just didn't really want to pay it. And I walked around, and then I went to look again, and it was only $20, so I decided to buy it. I got a original Xbox. There's not much to say about the original Xbox. It's heavy, it's big. It had three controllers, two of those big huge ones, and then one of the controller S. And it had a copy of, I'm trying to think what all was in there. Some of the stuff I got rid of. It had Soul Calibur 2, but it was Platinum Hits, so I didn't want that. I got rid of that already. And there was a couple sports games, and I just went and traded those into the game store that like chain around me, and they gave me like, I don't know, like a couple dollars, not much, but just to get rid of them. I got here's some of the stuff that came with it. They came with the controllers, and then it came with Ghost Recon, whatever. Came with a disc-only Halo 2. Yeah, it came with a bunch of these demo discs. Jade Empire, Deus Ex Invisible War. It comes in these little cases though, which is nice, I guess. What else? DJ Jam Fight for New York. Sounds like a winner. I got Rainbow Six 3 here. I don't even... This is what? King Kong? Okay. Here's another disc-only copy of Halo 2. I don't know why there's two of them. Here's Halo 1 is in there. And then here's this gross, rusted metal box, Halo 2. It actually came with the Halo Combat Evolved, which I believe is the first game. Or it's a different game altogether, I don't know. I don't know much about Halo, but this came with this manual inside Halo 2. I don't know if that's right. And I have now 3 copies of Halo 2. I actually have 4, because I have a copy that's in my collection, that's my own. And the best game I got, NHL Blitz 2003. So, not bad for $20. I got the system and some controllers and all that. So I wouldn't say it was a bad deal. I also had this... The real winner of the bunch, I got Sudoku Fever for the Game Boy Advance. It is sealed. I put it in a box protector. I probably have no intention of opening this. But, you know, $1. It was $1 for a sealed Game Boy game. Why not? That was from the guy who had the good prices on the cases, and I got the Xbox from. I bought majority of the stuff at that guy. That guy had some good prices. I hope to see him at other things where he's selling, because he had really good prices. And, oh, I don't have it in this video, but I got a card-only copy of Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, which is probably the worst Ace Attorney game, but it's still not a bad game. It was $2, so I just bought it. I already have it complete, obviously, but why not? $2. So that was a really good little event. I believe it was called Gamers Con, and I heard it will be going on throughout different parts of Ohio. So that's always cool. I hope to see that around more, because it was a pretty good event. Moving on here. After that, we visited a store that I don't go to very often. But we decided to go there, and it was closing down. So everything was, at the time, 35% off. So I got some pretty cool stuff. I got Twilight Princess for the GameCube, because I have it on the Wii. I don't really like the Wii version that much, so I've never finished this game, so I'll play through it on the GameCube eventually. This was $40, but at 35% it was like $26, so I couldn't pass that up. It was a good deal here. And here's something pretty cool. I got a Sega CD. It came with a Genesis, actually. This is my Genesis. It came with a Model 1 Genesis, and this was only $15. So, I mean, it didn't have any of the cables, but I bought the power cable for like $5, and The thing works, so I don't have any games for it. I have like one football game I bought for a quarter just to see if it worked, but this is pretty cool to have. I'm pretty happy about that for 15 bucks. I already got my Sega on here. And I'll start collecting for that, I guess. Let me see here. What do I want to do next? Yeah, I bought this at my local game store. Arc-Rise Fantasia. It was only $18. Usually this is like a $25 game, so $30 game, so that's a good deal. I'm trying to get like most of the Wii RPGs because there's a decent amount, and collecting for the Wii is pretty cheap, and it's pretty fun. I like the Wii. So I went back to that the little store that was closing down, and everything was still 35% off, but I still got some pretty cool stuff. Here I got Hotel Dusk for the DS. I like visual novels a lot, so I played like 3 hours of this. I really like it. I'm gonna keep playing it. I'm trying to show, but it's hard to open with one hand. Didn't come with the manual, but this was like $3. So with it had the discount, it was like $5. It was like a 3 1/4 once I got it. So I wanted to get that game for a while. So why not get it for $3? Next, I got this. This is kind of a work in progress, but I got this Xbox like light up sign. I took the light out. We're working on it right now. It's a work in progress, like I said. But it lights up. It looks pretty good. I think it's pretty cool. It'll definitely look pretty good in the game room once it's all done. And this was $10. So I figured why not just pick that up. Next are some Goodwill finds ever for the PS3. It was $5, I guess. So that's a pretty good deal. I've never played a Katamari game before. I'll check this out at some point. I hear they're really weird, but why not? And then this was $3. Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal. I like the Ratchet and Clank games. They're good fun. So I'm cool with paying $3 for that. These are both complete, and they're in pretty good condition, so can't complain. I don't usually get stuff at the Goodwill. Like, Goodwill finds are like, I'll go there 9 times in nothing, and then I'll get something like the 10th time. And, yeah, that's cool. That's the last thing I got at a Goodwill in like a really long time. So I usually get a lot of games at pawn shops, actually. This month's not a great example, but I got I only got 2 games. But pawn shops are usually pretty good with games. Here is I got Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix. This was $10 at the pawn shop. So I figured at that price I'd get it because I like once again I like Kingdom Hearts. So why not? And I also got Resident Evil 6. This was like $6, so I figured I'll try it at $6. I'll give it a shot. Everyone said this was pretty abysmal, but you know, I'll give it a shot. I liked Resident Evil 5 a lot, actually. I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that, but I really liked Resident Evil 5, so I'll play this. I only played Resident Evil 5 co-op, so I'll probably have to get someone to play co-op with me on that one. Next, like bunch of stuff here is from I went to my local game store chain and I just traded in a bunch of crap. Like I had an extra PS2 I got at a garage sale for like $2. Like a PS3 controller that I got with that PS2 for $2. I didn't need an extra PS3 controller. I had that the Tomb Raider that was greatest hits that I used to have that I'm replacing. I had a bunch of just junk. I had some old DVDs, just some extra games I wasn't going to get rid of on eBay or anywhere else. So I went there and I got like $75 in trade value, so I got some pretty good stuff. I got Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All, the cartridge, so now I have a complete copy of Justice for All, and I have all the Ace Attorney games physically complete, except for the 5th one, because it's download only here in North America, so I'll probably end up importing a Japanese copy just to have it on the shelf. Next I got this was $1 Sega GT 2002, but I bought it because it has Jet Set Radio Future on it, and I like Jet Grind Radio, so I decided to get this. This is only $1, so. But the big purchase here that I got from that. Oh, shoot! I also got a boxed copy of Banjo-Kazooie, but I currently put it in a book so it can get flattened and look better. So that's a shame I don't have that here to show. But the biggest one I got here is Professor Layton in the Azrin Legacy, which is the newest Professor Layton game. I have not played this yet because I still have to finish the fifth one, the Miracle Mask on 3DS. I have to finish that one, but I'll be giving this a go pretty soon because I want to finish that shortly. And that kind of ties into some newer releases that I got throughout the month of February. Since I already showed a 3DS game, here's the other 3DS game I got. Bravely Default. I got the collector's edition, which is funny. So I forgot that I wanted to get the collector's edition for this game, so I was like, shoot, because I remember someone on Twitter is like, oh yeah, the collector's edition is sold out on GameStop or whatever, and I was like, shoot, and so it was sold out at GameStop, and it was sold out on Amazon, so my last resort was BestBuy.com, and this surprisingly was a good transaction. Like, the thing's in flawless shape, like, it didn't get hurt in transit or anything. I guess GameStop had a problem with not ordering enough for the pre-order, so a lot of people did not get it. So, yeah, I guess Best Buy is fine with me with that, I guess. So yeah, I haven't played too much of this. I like what I've played so far. I just don't really have time for any RPGs right now. I really like the battle system a lot in this game, so I'll have to play this more when I have more time. I enjoyed what I played. And some Wii U games I got Donkey Kong Country, Tropical Freeze, which is great. It looks great. It's a great level design, great music. I really like it. So I think that's definitely a must-own for the Wii U, because you have like 10 games to choose from. And I'm a little late here, but I got Super Mario 3D World, which is also really great. I really like this. Probably the best Mario game in 5 years, next to Galaxy 2. I mean, 3D Land was okay. I liked it, but I think this is much better. Also, the multiplayer is fun. This is a really great game, and it looks great. And I guess that about wraps it up for this month. I've kind of already gotten some stuff for March, but because I filmed this so late. This is March 13th. I'm filming this right now because I didn't have any time to film it. But you know, I got a good amount of stuff for a month where there's no flea markets and no garage sales. And it's like, I don't know when I'll be able to get to the garage sales. It's like 7 degrees right now, and it's March. The Ohio weather is terrible. It's stupid, but yeah, I'm excited to get back to the garage sales and the flea markets and getting some games there. Hopefully, I will be able to make 2 videos a month for pickup videos in those months, because I'm sure they will be busy with buying lots of games. But right now, and I know definitely March will probably be pretty low in stuff, but hopefully things will heat up and I'll get more stuff throughout the months of April, May, and June. But I got some pretty good stuff here. That Gamers Con, if there's ever another one, definitely check it out. It was pretty good, and there were some good vendors there. But I guess that's all. Also, the store that is closing out, it closes March 27th or 22nd. I didn't understand what the guy said there. It's called the Game Rack, so I think they're at 40% off right now. So I'd say definitely pick some stuff up there. It was a pretty good store, but I didn't get the chance to go up there very often because it was, again, like 40 minutes away. But yeah, definitely check them out if you're anywhere near that area. And thanks for watching, and I should hopefully have another one out by the end of the month, or the beginning of next month for March. Goodbye, I guess.